everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Fuwamoco has a big announcement. And what is it? I will get to it in just a little bit. Before, let me just let you know who Fuwamoco is. Fuwamoco is a group, a twin demon dog group inside of Hololive ID and Advent. They are the demon dog twins of Advent, along with Shiori Novella, Koseki Biju, Narissa Ravencroft. And today we're talking about Fuwawa Abascard, specifically with the big announcement coming from their full channel here on Twitter. And what am I talking about? Talking about this, where they say, let's chat ruffians, bow bow, important announcement for Fuwamoco, don't worry, okay? And they have the smile here, and they have specifically Fuwawa, which is the one that is making the big announcement. And this scared some people, as it tends to do. Whenever you have that smiley face, a little bit of wind going on there, you do have some scariness going on. And the pick was from Abara. That's why it has that little thing. It's very cute, very, heartwarming, uplifting. It's hard not to worry, but we're here to support you through it. Try not to worry, but I hope you're all right. No matter what the announcement is, I will be here. Happy thoughts. And then you have here, like she said, please don't worry. Just be there for them, okay? It says we need to chat about something important, not the G word, not graduation. That's the first thing people think. When you have this, when you have the smiley face, when the smiling face, the little bit of wind in the hair, that type of thing, you start thinking the worst part. You've actually too late. I worry about everything, but this has to do with Mofufu. It's likely about Mokoko being sick to stream. It's the worst part of the year for her allergies. If anyone's worried, this is not a graduation. So yeah, people were worried about it. And she says here, thank you for being there for me, ruffians. I'll be away from the hospital for surgery for 1 month. I'll really be lonely, but Mokoko-chan will, Moko-chan, always, will continue to do her best. So please cheer on her on too. And she's going to be a single person for now, for a bit. And let's play again when you get back. And this is Shirakami Fubuki. Leave Moko-chan to me. Shirakami Fubuki senpai, thank you so much. During Holo GTA, I learned a ton of medical terms from the committee chair sensei. It's been super helpful right now. Take good care of Moko-san. Okay, bow bow. Hakos Bales, wishing you a smooth surgery and quick recovery. Bow bow power. Thank you, Bay senpai. I'll come back even stronger. Bow bow. Lots of people are wishing them lots of good luck. Ender, Kocho Dragon, you have Sakura here, of Sakura Miko. Vanilla Fluffy, all fluffy and waiting. Let's play together once discharged. Mikochi Senpai, thank you so much. Yes, be super thrilled if we could do a Miko Moko collab too. Bow bow. CC of Hollow Justice. Fuwamoco, Fuwawa, Mokoko, we will wait, time will pass. You got this, please rest well. Shiori Novella, get some ponderings. Ponderings are something that's sold by Mr. Donut. I had some, they're delicious. And it says, in a bouquet, wishing you the best for you. Thank you, Shiori. When I get back, we are playing that game together finally. Rara Pantera, take care, Fuwawa. We will wait for you patiently. Then you have another fan here. Fuwa-chan, take care of yourself. Let's have lots of chats when you get back. This is RSWXX. Ikemochi Mama. Oh, that's their mama. That's their art mama. Okay. Thank you so much. Sorry for startling you. Fuwa will do her absolute best to get back. Thank you for always supporting me with so much love. I love Ikemochi Mama. Bow bow. Paco soon. Get well soon, Fuwa. I'm waiting for you. Thank you, Paco Sensei. I'll do my best to heal up and come back even stronger. This is either, I forget which one is the model and art Mama and Papa, but they're both there, or senseis. Take care, wishing you quick recovery. Iban, thank you, Iban. I'm looking forward to also taking a little bit of time to focus back on my otaku passions while in the hospital too. And yes, people are putting here, they are needing surgery, will be away for 1 month, not related to the voice. Mokoko will do her best on her own. And when people were mentioning to me that it might be graduation, I'm like, it would be literally would have to be something life-changing or life-threatening for them not to continue this, because this was a dream come true for them, and still is a dream come true for them, and they are so passionate about this that they would not risk this for the world. Today continues. We hope for a speedy recovery. It says, repeating the same thing that I mentioned before about her being in the hospital for a month, but it's not related to anything like life-threatening. It's not anything life-threatening. It's not anything related to the voice or any of that sort. And we go to Reddit for some of the responses. Of course, people are saying not voice-related, not life-threatening issue, but a 1 month recovery is pretty long. Hope it all goes well and she recovers quickly. I think the main thing is she is making sure that she has more than enough time to recover. That it is not one of those things that, oh, you didn't take enough time to recover, so now you're suffering the consequences of doing that. Any important announcement states it's not a graduation. Assuming surgery related, it will be interesting to see Mokoko solo for a while. It'd be kind of weird seeing only one of them stream when I'm used to seeing them both of them together. Related, Narissa said to ease off of the mofufu jokes. It's for the best. Even genuine fans have a nasty tendency to run a joke into the ground. Best to cut that in the bud. Probably completely unintended to coincide with this. And it doesn't want it to be used as an in-joke feeling mofufu for Fuwawa. And not to tease Fuwawa and Mokoko too much. Be tactful, lads. It says Fuwawa needs surgery. Oh, this is a Simpsons reference. It was Lisa needs braces, dental plan, and it keeps going like that. Fuwawa needs surgery, dental plan. Why is my brain like this? I wonder what kind of surgery it'll be if she cut off for a month. It's not like it's one and done, and she won't have to worry about underlying issue again. I don't know enough about body parts to know what it might be. Mokoko needs braces. Whatever happened, don't scratch it. Don't scratch at it, Fuwawa. They might put a cone on you. No, Fuwawa does not need the cone of shame. Not the cone of shame. You have here Mokoko needs braces. Elite ball knowledge there. It's because of new pajamas. Hers became so big as Noel. Maybe need those reduced. JK. Not voice related, but it did say something she needs. To add on, Mokoko will continue to be active during this period. Hope she'll be okay. Hopefully surgery goes smoothly. A lot of people wishing the best as well. Mokoko, last year on your own. For real though, hope Fuwawa recovers well. I hope so. I hope she recovers well too. I think, like I mentioned, it's not even something too serious, but that month is something that's needed for proper recovery, for her not to have to worry about anything going forward. And I think that's the main takeaway from this whole situation. To make sure not to go crazy and be like, oh my god, what's going to happen? It is something that she needs, but she will be okay. Densetsu.exe is one of the lost generations of vshojo. What I mean by lost generation, it was a generation that vshojo was going to be promoting and putting out, and Maid Mint did mention how sad it was that they betrayed her in that way, but instead of making it, be a sad moment, they decided, screw it, we're going to make our own group, and we're going to make it shine, which is what they did. It is Mint Phantom, Phoebe-chan, and Victoria Roman, who used to be Milky Queen, I believe. But now, always consider them Victoria Roman, just in case. I'm just letting you know who they were, in case you didn't know, and were wondering where she went. This is where she is. Always consider her Victoria Roman, though. Make sure, just giving you that little bit of advice there. They have decided to do something, a big concert. Get ready, Denshi. The MVPs are coming to the California Theater in San Jose. Legends Anew is going to be their first live. That is their new ones. Legends Star Anew, maybe, something like that. Don't miss. Densetsu.exe first 3D live on Friday, July 24th at 8 p.m. You can register for the pre-sale today. Tickets go on sale next week. Legends Anew, Densetsu.exe first 3D live, July 24th. This is going to sell out. So be careful. Hopefully, I really, truly do hope that they don't have an issue with scalpers. Almost every single one of these ends up having an issue with scalpers. That's why you have the lottery things that happens, lottery raffles, etc. Penny Puffball is like, whoa, let's go. August Anomaly. Zombaby is like, wait, now I have to go to California for Offkai? No! So yeah, it's during the Offkai Gen 5, I believe. Oshi, Spark, and Mint are on this level on point. Wait a second, that's across the street from Offkai, isn't it? The night will be legendary. Oshi group on stage. Be like, yeah, a lot of people are having fun with this. A lot of people are enjoying what's going on here. A lot of people are, it's like, Mint responds, it's a good morning, Minto. Densetsu's first 3D live. IKZ, Densetsu.exe, special announcement. We're so excited to announce our first ever 3D group live, Legends Anew. Join us at California Theater in San Jose on July 24th for a bombastic electric celebration, electric celebration of everything Densetsu.exe. Victoria Roman, so incredibly excited to be announcing this. Honestly, it's such a dream come true. We've been practicing so hard and cooking a lot of special surprises behind the scenes. It would mean the world to see you there. Yeah, Phoebe-chan as well, the other member of Densetsu.exe. Is having our first ever 3D concert, Legends Anew, in San Jose, California. We've been putting so much effort and love and work into practicing and preparing. Come watch our dreams come true. It's going to be on Friday, as I mentioned before, 8 p.m. Pacific time. And they're going to have 3 special guests as well. So that is something there. The full lineup, it said someone, doing some fake leaks and things like that. But those are going to be coming a lot closer. Ashton Martin, along with a lot of other people in here. Lawood and other people out there just being very happy that this is happening. And a big, huge congratulations to the girls for being able to get this done. Hololive Productions is an agency underneath the Cover Corp umbrella. They have various different groups underneath them, branches. You have Hololive JP, which is the original, ENID, you have Hololive Device, and you also have Hololive, Holostars, EN and JP. Today we're talking about Hololive ID, over here through their full one here. They have, are you ready for an adventure to another world? Mark your calendars for March 25th to 27th. And we have a little bit of a video here. Their Holo Hero 4th anniversary. That is the generation of Vestia Zeta, as you're seeing here. You also have Kyla Kowalskia, and you have Kobo Kaneru. They are the ones, quote unquote, Isekai'd into there. And these are their new looks. This is Vestia Zeta's new look, it looks like. Then you have Kyla's new look, which is interesting. And then you're going to have Kobo's new look there in their Isekai forms. This is a new adventure that they're going to be doing it. And they're going to be doing a collab stream for it. It says here, 4th anniversary of Holo Hero is coming. Celebrate the new theme costumes every day from March 25th to 27th. These are Isekai-style costumes. Don't miss Vestia Zeta, Kyla Kowalskia, and Kobo Kaneru celebrations packed with surprises. Also, check out the collaboration on March 28th on Zeta's channel because there's an announcement at the end. So yeah, there's going to be an announcement, a big announcement at the end when it comes to the 25th through 27th, with the 28th being where they have the announcement. It is, they are, of course, Hololive ID are continuing to celebrate all these things. And I'm glad that they are celebrating the 4th anniversary of Holo Hero with some wonderful new outfits. This one is going to be a little bit of a long one because Jacksepticeye is calling out YouTube. Who is Jacksepticeye? Jacksepticeye is Sean William Jack McLaughlin, better known as Jacksepticeye, an Irish YouTuber who's focused on gaming, comedy, vlogging. He did start uploading videos in 2012, so he's one of the early people. He did grow around 2014 is around the time that I started seeing him, 2014, 2016. Around the same time, I think I started seeing Markiplier around there as well. And I think 2014, 2015, I think is when I first started knowing about him, watching him, that type of thing. It's been amazing to see him grow, but he is calling out YouTube for something that he sees is happening. And let's take a look at what he says here.
It again with inconsistency and frustration. If you're watching this video and you see the title and the thumbnail, you know what kind of video it's going to be. And despite what you might think, I don't actually enjoy making these videos. I don't want to complain. I don't want to sit here and talk about things that are frustrating. I just want to play games and get on with my life and have fun. But sometimes you need to stop and call out some of the bullshit that is happening before you. So recently when I was uploading Resident Evil 9, I uploaded all the parts and everything was fine. But one video, part 4, as many of you know, got age restricted, which means that you have to be over 18 or above an age threshold to be able to watch the video. It got age restricted and it got limited ads as a result of that. So limited ads normally means that it'll still go out to all your subscribers. It'll still go out to where it needs to go. I don't know the metrics of that. I don't know.
When you get limited ads, let me just clear this up because I've gotten limited ads a lot for the stories that I cover. You're not being shown to the algorithm as much because they're not getting money from you as much. So they are not promoting it too much beyond your regular audience. What the regular audience would be, of course, would be your subscribers and people who have regularly watched your content, whether they subscribe to you or not. Beyond there, you are not getting very much exposure after it is limited ads. If you've seen other YouTube creators, they're like, oh man, once I got limited ads, everything plateaued. It was growing, limited ads, and then just went down. It just went down. It just goes like, just drops. And that is unfortunate, especially for someone like Jacksepticeye. Luckily, he has 31 million subscribers, so a lot of people are still going to be able to see his stuff. But when you get limited ads, it does do that. It not only affects his income, but it affects what is seen.
How that actually works.
Even worse with age restriction.
With age restriction is that it usually kills a video for you.
Oh, it absolutely does.
Age restriction is one of the worst things that you can get on a YouTube video because it just completely cuts your audience off.
It's like basically making your video unlisted. It's almost the same as if it's making your video unlisted, except that it still counts your views. But it is destroyed. It's worse than limited ads. But he got hit with a double whammy.
Limited ads means that you can still see the video. You don't need to sign in. You don't need to do XYZ to actually see the content. If it gets to browse features, suggested, homepage, I don't know any of that. Maybe somebody else could do a deep dive on that stuff, because it is interesting how different things that happen to your video can affect how it performs. The reason that this is really annoying, don't get me wrong, the Resident Evil 9 series that I did incredibly well. I'm not here to bemoan that I'm not getting enough views. I'm not here to bemoan that the episode 4 did like so badly and I should deserve better. What's pissing me off about all of this is the inconsistency everywhere across the board with it. So
it is very inconsistent.
Age restricted first, it said I had limited ads and I was age restricted. And they told me, as you can see here, that it was inappropriate language, profanity in title, thumbnail, or usage in the content. Okay, I don't have...
Where, like, regular people curse as... they just don't want you to curse like a sailor in the very, like, first 2 minutes or something like that. But you can curse, and I guess they're becoming very puritanical. I don't like that.
Any profanity in titles or thumbnails ever because
no,
of this.
He never does.
I know for a fact that it'll get claimed every single time, or it'll get limited ads on it. And normally I'm like, okay, I swear a lot on my content, and it says here, YouTube selection, moderate profanity like shit in the title or thumbnail. Again, there's no profanity anywhere in the title or thumbnail. Focal usage of profanity throughout a video, such as profanity used in most sentences, profanity used in the title or thumbnail, or of music or stand-up comedy content. Now, I do swear in my content. It's not something I'm going to change. I tried doing it before where I was like, maybe I shouldn't swear in my content anymore because it'll perform better. It felt weird to do that. It
feels unnatural. It feels unnatural when you're dealing with the person or anything like that. It just feels unnatural.
Someone who just swears in my day-to-day language already. But I didn't swear any more than any of the other videos. Parts 1, 2, 3, and 5 all had swearing in them as well. And it seemed to be fine. I don't know why this cropped up. And if anything, there's some other videos where I swear way more. Not only that, but it's a big video. It's like 2 hours. And I put it out to my rep, and they went looking for it more. And within a few hours, maybe, I got this back, which says your video will remain age restricted. What we found, your content was age restricted because of community guidelines. Content that shows violent or graphic visuals, certain medical procedures, animal abuse, or some cases of gaming and scripted violence may be age restricted if it's not appropriate for all audiences.
No one else's, as far as I know, got age restricted. And that's the problem here. His did. I don't know why, but like I played it. I never got age restricted. I played all of Resident Evil. Never got age restricted.
So what's frustrating to me in all of this is that first you told me that I was getting hit by all of this because of copyright goes away most of the time. But then to come around and tell me afterwards that it's because of graphic visuals and violence in the game, while also not pointing to any of it. You're just saying like, oh, the game's violent. Like, obviously, it's a Resident Evil game. All of them are violent. And this one, I guess you could argue it's more violent than some of the others. Like, some of the kills that happen in it are absolutely ridiculous. I didn't really see some of the most violent stuff that can happen in that game. And part 4, I can't exactly remember what happens in part 4. I think that's the part where I'm in Raccoon City. I don't seem to see any part of that video that seems to be like way above anything else that's like, oh god.
And not only that, it's towards zombies, not just humans.
We need to age restrict this because children can't be watching it. Always do really well. Episode 2s are usually like half the views. That's just how Let's Plays are. It's always been like that since the start of gaming on YouTube. But it's pretty consistent then. 1.8, 1.7. For some reason then 1.4 on part 4 and then 1.6 on part 5. Normally what ends up happening is that it's high views and then it tapers off as the series goes on. Everything ends up rising, but that curve is usually the exact same across all of them. The titles are all fine. Where's the profanity? Where's the a cone is the high average views you normally get. The lower part of it is the lower end of the average views you normally get.
Yes.
Resident Evil, big series, one of the biggest ones I'm going to do this year because everyone loves Resident Evil and it always does really well. It goes above the average because it's better than all the rest. People are really, they sit down for their dinner and they want to watch part 4 and then suddenly it's telling them to sign in. But it's worse than that because now we live in an age where you don't just have to sign in, you have to upload ID in a lot of places. The UK especially.
Europe, UK, it does that, yes.
Has gotten really, really bad at allowing you to engage with any sort of content that is deemed, I don't know, censorship worthy. It reeks of censorship all across the board and trying to get people to input their IDs to be like, oh, you're above 18. That's the only way we can verify it. Absolute bullshit. This stuff gets taken over and there's been breaches before where people, it's the commentary that changes it, but the same cutscenes, it's the same story, all of that. But a lot of other people aren't getting age restricted for the same thing.
That's the thing.
I wouldn't even make this video if I got age restricted and then I went to everybody else's videos that played the same section and they were all getting age restricted because then it would make sense. And I'm not saying everybody should get age restricted. I'm not trying to get YouTube then to go out and age restrict everybody's video that played Resident Evil. That would be awful. And if that ends up happening because of this, I'm so sorry. That's not the intent behind it. The intent is to call out how bullshit it is to get one way and then another way and back and forth and flip. No, I would love.
Markiplier called this out before, where there was a specific video of some Mickey Mouse or like Disney type of characters in Russia coming out and beating up somebody and then going back in. His was fine when he reacted to that, but other people, when they reacted to that, they got age restricted, they got community guideline strike, they got copyright, they got a bunch. I think they ended up getting community guideline strikes, and they ended up getting age restricted. And he called it out too, because like him, a larger creator in that case, didn't get it, while other people did. And it is very, and I think he continues on this, it is very, very weird how they do this.
Seemed to be pretty consistent across the board that everyone started to get hit by it. And I've had this type of video before. I've talked about this and brought up Corey before because he had a really good claim for a lot of the stuff that was happening to his channel when he came back.
Corey Kenshin, yeah.
Corey doesn't even swear. Corey's like notorious for not swearing at all in his content. So it's just the gaming side of things that's getting age restrictions lobbied around. And maybe Corey doesn't care that it got age restricted. I care about how inconsistent it is. That's really all it is. To tell me one thing, then tell me another thing, then to go back on it, and then not be consistent across the board.
And that's the thing. That's where I'm gonna leave this part here. YouTube is very inconsistent because YouTube uses their AI thing. And the AI, for whatever reason, can be very strange. Sometimes can decide, hey, this is fine, when other times be like, hey, the exact same thing. In fact, they can be shown the exact same video twice and give two different, rulings on that video. Like it can be shown, like you can make two copies of the video and have YouTube take a look at this one and be like, this was okay. The next one, no, this was age restricted or not even allowed to be shown, period. That type of thing. And that is very, very annoying. And I'm glad that he called it out. I'm glad he's calling it out every single time. And yes, I think the thing that happened with the Markiplier thing back in the day was Corey Kenshin or someone else that was doing reacts to another semi-big creator, what I would consider a big creator, but not as big as Markiplier. And there was just weird ways that things were that YouTube was reacting in that way. YouTube is never, ever going to be consistent, unfortunately. But it is good to call it out when it happens. It's freaking Gravity, for fuck's sake. Of course they're going to sag.
I wish. Huh? That's for me to know and for chat to never find out.
How did you see her bralette?
Well, the thing is, it also depends on who quote-unquote objectifies you. Being objectified in a sexy way by your partner is different than being objectified by some rando online. Of course, I do understand that. Like, if I had a wife, girlfriend, etc., I wouldn't mind being objectified by her occasionally. So yeah. It's different. It is different, definitely. Like being objectified by your partner isn't necessarily objectification, but they're like, holy fuck, I want to fuck you, or that type of thing. It's different. It's definitely different. Now, I am a lone squirrel, lonely fat squirrel hate everywhere. I'm a lone fat squirrel, so I do not know what that even means or what happens there. But for the people I have heard and seen on Reddit that happens. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.